Hey YouTube, Ohms here with a quick little video about the upcoming event in NA that they discussed on stream yesterday. So we'll go over some of the stuff that's coming up and what to expect, what I think is good to work on. So it's the 60th anniversary event, part 1. So hopefully there'll be a part 2 and we'll see what that is later on. So for part 1, we're getting the 60th anniversary dungeon, which gives us 6-year Tama. The Tama is nice. It can either be used just to hold in your inventory, just because it looks cute, or you can use it for a 6 million experience when you feed it to a monster, which I personally wouldn't do. I like this part more, the 60,000 monster points. That's probably what I'd be going for. I usually keep the first, sell the rest, and will be more if the 5-year anniversary Tama is any indication. We'll be getting a bunch of these because the 5-year we did get quite a few times in various different ways. So the Tama itself is kind of cute. Just a little Tama holding a 6 with the date here, which is nice, and then a whole bunch of 6s going on here, which is, it just is, it's cute. Second thing here, we're getting 6,000 monster points daily login. So just for logging in, you get 6,000 monster points in the mail, up to a total of 42,000. So log in for those. Monster points are always nice. There's a lot of stuff in the monster shop that you can go chase and use that on. So it's pretty good. We're also getting, so that's the monster points is from the 29th to the 4th. So that's the coming Monday in 2 days. The daily login gem machine is on the following week. So you'll get the daily login, you get evolution material. So you can get some of the rare evolution material, you can get some of the gems, or some of the other stuff. So it's nice. All you got to do login, it's in the mail, it's yours, boom, done. The next thing here that they're going over is the select pies and jewels. So the jewel of fire, jewel of water, all the other jewels, the large gems, the pies, and the rainbow pea, which you can only do once. We don't know what the actual rate is, what you have to exchange for yet, so we'll see that when it's released on the 5th, so not this coming Monday, the following Monday. We'll see what the actual rates are and whether it's worth it or not. We're also getting this coming Monday plus 30 dungeons. So I don't know about you guys, but I always need pluses. So we're getting what is it, 7 different dungeons with plus 30s in them. Some of these dungeons are worth running for more than just pluses. A lot of dungeons are really easy. You can either swipe it, button it, or just run a really easy team for it. So I know like Hera Bjork is really good because she's the skill up for Zeus, right? And you don't have to worry about the pluses anymore because it just goes into your plus bank, right? Or your plus point system, which is referred to as the plus bank by players. Indigo as well is pretty nice because it makes 6 orbs and locks them. So if you're running certain farm setups, it can be nice for that, just to make 6 orbs. So that'll be nice. I'll be doing a bunch of these on stream, so the pluses are really good for that. We're also getting the King Dragon Infestation, which appears as limited time dungeons. So those other dungeons come up for an hour, and there are different times for different accounts. There's I believe 5 different groups. So you just have to find out when yours is. You can see that in game now, which is really nice. You don't have to go to a third-party site anymore. And it's also going to have a 1.5 invade rate for the Super Snow Globes, which I like. I like Super Snow Globes. I'll run this if it happens to be on a time when I'm around and playing. So this is really good. And it's going to be every day from the 5th to the 11th. It's going to come up at some point. So hopefully you'll catch at least one of them. We're also getting on this coming Monday, so in a couple of days here, the 6 times multiplayer bonus PAL points in select 3-player multiplayer dungeons. And I like the way they did this for this one because it's 6x for different multiplayer dungeons. It's not just like you have to run this one. You can choose which one you prefer running, right? So it's going to apply to the Descent Rush, the Evo Rush, the Arena, and the Dragon Rush. So we'll see whichever you prefer running. And it's not going to really matter too much because my understanding is the PAL points you get are based on the dungeon or the stamina cost of the dungeon. So whichever one you prefer running, run that one. That's where you're gonna get the PAL points. Some are faster than the others, right? So Evo Rush is probably the fastest. Descent Rush gives is not that long, but it's kind of has a lot of hard stuff. Dragon Rush, again, not that long, but it's pretty difficult. And then Arena is, I like Arena. Arena's fun. I'll probably be doing either Evo Rush, Dragon Rush, or we'll see what people want to do. I'm gonna go with that one. The maximum stamina cost for normal dungeons, for certain normal, it's not all, right? It's certain normal dungeons are just going to be 6 So if they're missing some, you want to run them, you want to run the challenge modes for them, stuff like that. You can get through these really quick, get the stones for them, because they did announce that the coin dungeons and the try monster challenge dungeon for the normal and the technical dungeons is going away. So really good time to get that done if you haven't done it yet. Get the free stones from it. There's no reason not to. It's really easy, really fast. You can get it done. So this will be good depending on which ones they are. On the Monday also, we're also getting 4 times experience in the daily dragon dungeons. So the metal, ruby, sapphire, emerald, and gold, you're getting 4 times monster experience. So if you're running it solo anyways, you can put a monster that needs experience in there. As long as you have the option unlocked and options for monsters to level up, you get free monster points. Or not monster points, you get free monster experience points, which will level up the monsters for you, which is pretty good if you're running solo anyways. It's just more stuff to get on top of it. For ranking up, we're getting 4 times rank up experience in the arenas. So that's the 4 arenas: Ultimate Arena 1, 2, 3, as well as 3 Hands of Fate. And different ones give different experience values. So whichever one is you're looking to clear, whichever you have the more consistent clearing, go with that one. So it'll be pretty good. Next is so that's for the first week. So from the 29th to the 4th. For the week after that, there's going to be 6 times rank experience. The Ultimate Descent Rush. And Ultimate Descent Rush is nice. There's 2 difficulties of it. I prefer the lower difficulty one just because it's easier, faster, and on average it gives as much, if not more, experience than the harder one. So I prefer running that one, but it's whichever you prefer, whichever works best for you, right? So 6 times experience to ranking up that week, and then we're also getting coin dungeons for 6 coins each. This is a big one, guys. If you haven't done all the coin dungeons yet, I do recommend doing them. They're free stones. Well, not free, you have to spend stamina, but other than that, they're pretty cheap now. I'll probably do a bunch of the Tama runs, so they'll be pretty good. Other than that, what else are we getting here? We're getting, remember guys, daylight saving, if that applies to you, watch for that. It's going to change the way the timing works here. And then we have the Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday dungeon coming up. This weekend, this upcoming weekend, the weekend after. So watch for that. It's a really good chance to get the evil material you need. We're also getting another experience of a lifetime, which is always good. It's experience and a free stone. Why not? And we're getting 6 times skill up in future range. So this is going to be nice. I look forward to that. And then other than that, we're getting the 6-year anniversary celebration bonus. Some more stuff. So the first thing we're getting, the big one, 100 magic stones. For a whole, so if you log in at any one point in this month between October 31st and December 1st, 4:59 a.m. PST, you just get a lump sum of 100 magic stones. Just 100 magic stones in your mail. Boom, done. That's it. That's all you got to do. Next, we're getting the 6-year anniversary experience of a lifetime. So that gives you a whopping 2 million experience, and that's not including stuff if you run with Ganesha or a Saline. That's going to be a lot more experience. So easy way to rank up if you're a medium rank player, and a really good way to rank up a lot if you're a low rank player. So it's pretty good. We're also getting updated Palag machines. There's 4 different ones, and for each one of them, every time we get 25,000 PAL points in the mail. You'll get that 4 times for a total of 100,000 PAL points. Remember, you can save your PAL points in the mail. They last for 2 months, so you don't have to use them until you get the one you want. So the first one is Extreme Enhanced Carnival, which has the 5 types of snow globes, which is pretty good. And then we're getting the Extreme Evo Carnival, which has large gems added to it. For the Enhanced and Evo, I'm not super excited about those. They're good, not great. I think the Plus Carnival is great, and the Tama is probably the best in my opinion. Just looking at it from a stamina per Tama, or Tama per stamina. What am I thinking here? The stamina cost to get these is best for the Tamas, especially since the Tama dungeon is going away, right? The coin Tama dungeon is going away. So we don't know if they're going to introduce a different way to get Tamas easily, because right now the only way to get it is in the coin dungeon or the limited time dungeon. And not everybody can be playing when the limited time comes up, right? So the easiest way was through the coin dungeon if you had the coins for it. but that's going away, so we'll see what happens. So I know me, I'm probably going to be hoarding a ton of Tamas. They stack, they're not going to waste your box space, so you can get a ton of them. So I'm probably going to be doing a lot of Tamas, and I'll probably do some of the pluses, right? So I think those two are definitely the best. I think Tamas is better than the plus, but they're both really good. We're also getting Riche, guys, at chance at a Riche. So I don't know what the chance is, but we'll have to wait and see. So for 10 days, you will get, if you log in on those days, you'll get every day you'll get a roll in the machine, or a roll at the Riche Descent Egg machine thing. So you roll it, and you can either get Riche or something that's not Riche. So we'll see how it goes. Depending on how long they last, I might just hoard them for 10 days and then roll them all on the last day and just feel really bad. But we'll see how that works. So there's a bunch of other stuff, and then there's a secret. We don't know what the secret is. It's coming out on the 12th. So we'll find out, and then we'll find out next month, guys. Wonder what it is. Wonder what it is. Other than this, they did announce that we're getting the voice line, or the Voice Awakening Godfest, which has a bunch of different cards in there. I'll be doing a little video on my opinions about that Godfest, whether I think it's worth rolling in or not. Again, that's going to be purely my opinion, right? Because it all depends on your box and what you need. But that'll be coming up later. We'll talk about that. But that's really it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. There'll be more to come. And you guys have a great day. And I'll see you around.